Alright, hey guys. Flexin Jammer here. It looks like my webcam has stopped working for some reason. Alright. Give me 1 second, I'll see if I can fix it. Cool. Well, as you can see, it's not working, so I guess we're just gonna have to go with it for the moment. As you can see down at my feet, those are Thrustmaster TRP pedals, and I'll go ahead and turn that one off here in a second. But I had the opportunity to try out these pedals, a Honeycomb Bravo and Honeycomb Alpha, and unfortunately I don't get to keep this equipment, but I figure we use the Alpha in the sim already, but I've never used the Bravo and figured we'd try it out. Never flown in this plane either, but it was the only one that had all of the mixture and the props that can be adjusted and all that, so we're just gonna go with it. And all right, let's see. See what we can do here. Shouldn't worry about it, but it's bothering me that it's not working, so I'll plug it back in and see if she comes live. There we go. I'm back. Beautiful. Okay, now that we're done playing around with that, let's get started here. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna try to pick this up and not mess things up. So you can see there's not very much light up here, unfortunately, but got our throttle. Make sure we're not driving yet. Props, mixture, flaps. You can hear it all working. I don't know why those gear lights don't work, and I can't put the gear up or the plane will crash. So we're just gonna do a quick takeoff and see how it works. I got that down there, but that GoPro battery is down to 20%, so it'll probably die before we get off the ground. But, okay, here we go. One of the buttons on the Bravo was already set up. This is used gear that somebody donated to our chapter, and I happen to be the one to pick it up, so I figured why not come on here and see what she's like. Cool. So did this to me earlier too. Okay, we're gonna go with it. So we are at Aurora State Airport, and I'm pretty sure right now Aurora State is closed. However, we're just gonna fly from here anyway for a moment. So, to be honest with you, I didn't think that pedals would be that big of a deal. And they really are. These if you could control the tightness of it, these would feel just like the pedals in a real airplane. That would be crazy. So beautiful. Normally we would make radio calls, but none of that stuff is really set up, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. And hey, if you come on here, you might get to see me crash this plane. Okay, get out here, 17 on the runway there. Okay, here we go. Full throttle. You know, to tell you the truth, I don't actually know if the yoke is hooked up. Oh, good. Look at that. Okay, positive rate of climb. Oh, gear switch works. That's nice. Rotate the trim and see. I did notice that when I was looking at the trim, in this plane it didn't really move it very much, but probably because that's set to like a mechanical trim. Oh, sorry. And the other buttons are the other trim. Okay. Whole bunch of buttons on here. Most of the stuff isn't set up. Oh look, engine fire, vacuum, master caution, master warning. Feet on the floor. It's me playing with the rudder pedals work really, really well. We already, like I said, I already used the Honeycomb Alpha in my sim, and it's night and day compared to some of the other ones that you get. But I thought it'd be kind of neat. I've always wanted to try the Bravo, and so far, I mean, of course, in our sim, we have everything set up the way it should be set up if we were flying like a 172. So, I obviously am not going to change that. But if you were out there to buy equipment, then absolutely It's big though. Sorry, absolutely it'd be worth getting. However, the Bravo, like box of it, looking at them both, I do think that they are the same main. Oh no, they're not. They're different. But it's just as big, and I'm sure there's a reason for it, but if it was me, I'd prefer it to be smaller. It's also all the buttons that are on top of it. I don't really want to move everything. Like that says APU and door, starter engage. Although somebody has that set to parking brake. I mean, you can change all the switches. However, I shouldn't play with these. Those switches are behind the throttle and stuff. So if you are full throttle, like that, that's really hard to get to those. Now, I guess we have our map right here that we can kind of see, and here's the river, and we can see that we're at 3,000 feet, and our engines are good, our airspeed's a little high. We're also, right here, we are, looks like we're in the white arc. Might be green arc, actually. No, we're almost in the white arc, so we're almost into flap speed. Full throttle back. Man, this stuff feels really, really nice. Thousand feet, well, still 2,800 feet. That's all the way down. So before I started the stream, I tried to set this stuff. Hey guys, sorry about that. My chat is way over on the side. That's awesome, Neo. That's what I trained in this little 172. And I did, however, I tried to show this stuff in that plane, but it's only single engine. And the one that, at least the one that I have, doesn't have the, not the mixture, the prop, sorry. And I wanted to be able to show it, although they're not working right anyway. That's what I was going to say, is I tried to get everything mapped before I started the stream, and I couldn't get them to work right. So, I'll do some reading about that. We are in flap range. First notch of flaps. Put the gear down. Not sure exactly where the airport's behind us now. Looks like. Let's look here at the camera. And sorry if this gets loud. I'm gonna jump out real quick. Ah, totally is behind us. Get rid of that so we can see our map. Here's our airport. We're at 120 knots. Pull back a little bit more. pretty sure that I'm gonna crash the plane, but yeah. Be alright. 1,500 feet. Should be Aurora State, and actually need to come over here. Get more lined up straight with it. These rudder pedals, I'm not sure what they cost now. When I was first looking, they were like $800, and I know why. They're super nice. Like I said earlier, before you guys got on here, was they're almost just like flying in the real plane. Runway. Flaps are all the way in. 1,200 feet. Throttle's all the way up. Gear down. Gas is on both. Undercarriage is down. Wish those lights worked. Make sure it's full rich. Props are full forward. Don't touch them. Now we're a little low. Yeah. Feet are on the floor. Seatbelts are fastened and locked. Real life, we definitely go around, but brakes. Oh, the brakes definitely should have been more in the middle of the runway, but I didn't crash it, so that's good. I say that, but we're not all the way done yet. Ah, little grass, never hurt anybody. I don't normally like to do fun stuff. That's a funny way to say it. When I fly in my flight sim, I like it to be as realistic as possible. However, yeah, I think we're going to take out the wing now. Go up and see if we can do a roll. I'll try to get on later. Oh, pedals are hitting stuff, that's why. And off the runway we go. Hey look, we drifted the airplane. How cool. Okay. Runway 35. Like I say, I'll try to get on a little bit later. Cool. And do some dirt rally. It's flying on its own. up. Goes airspeed. Aw, it doesn't let us go all the way over? Try it again. Nope. Wow. Fine. Don't try that in real plane. Well, heck yeah. I just wanted to jump on real quick and just see how this stuff works. And yeah, I know. If these levers worked all the way, how they should. There we go. Nope. They must just be mapped wrong, but if they worked how they should, be a really cool system. Now we could probably get up to the actual airspeed. That thing keeps saying we're having engine malfunction, but we're still working. Okay, there's another airport here. Oh. I pulled the mixture back a little bit and it shut my engines off. I think it's gonna be too late. We're gonna end up touching down. Gears up, we're doing an off-airport landing. Oh, we might actually... They're gonna come alive in time? Nope. Whoa. Nice. Well, beautiful. Like I said, I just wanted to go on for a few minutes and just kind of test them out and see how good they work. I would rate them really high if they had everything mapped the way they're supposed to be. But yeah, so if you guys are in the market for Honeycomb Alpha or Bravo, for these TRP pedals. I might have to find me some of these for my sim. They really are as good as people say they are. So yeah, hey, thanks for stopping by, checking out the videos, or the live. If you missed it, make sure you go back and watch it on YouTube later. It'll be out there in a couple weeks. And like and subscribe. Yeah, hope you guys have a great day. And remember, land safely.